Welcome to another episode of Fact Check. My name is Lungelo. I'm with
Siyanda Lungelo.
Today we'll be analyzing the text or the film that says Dirty Pretty Things 2002 with the article of Emis David 2006. Our question will be based on, we'll be answering the question that says, how does Dirty Pretty Things 2002 represent the relationship between globalization, borders, and the body? And in what ways does Emis David 2006 article the intimacies of globalization, bodies, and the borders on screen help us critically interpret these representations?
Yeah.
Yes, so my brother will introduce the film.
The film Dirty Pretty Things is a film by Stephen Frears 2002, which follows the lives of immigrants in the city of London.
Yes.
As they navigate through the perils of existing in an unjust society. And the film is also a stark representation of the adversity brought on by globalization. As I strongly believe that it is a system that exacerbates income disparities between less skilled workers and undocumented immigrants. Talk about the plot and setting of the film.
Okay, going to the plot of the film, Dirty Pretty Things is a film that is directed by Stephen Frears 2002. Yes, a 2002 film. Tells the story of immigrants trying to survive in modern London. Yes. The real name of our main character is Chiwetel Ejiofor. His acting name is Ogwe, a Nigerian actor who now works illegally as a taxi driver. He works illegally as a taxi driver and a hotel receptionist. He met Andrew Torture. Her acting name is Sinai. So he met Sinai, a young woman from Turkey. She's a young woman from Turkey who is also working recently as the same hotel. Yes. Together they discovered that John, the hotel manager, is running an illegal business where people sell their organs in exchange of fake passports. As Oko and Sinai struggle to escape the dangerous world, the film shows how poor immigrants are often used as and abused. Fairly shows London from the point of view of people who live in the shadow, those without papers or protection.
Okay.
Yes.
In other words, we can say Dirty Pretty Things represent the relationship between globalization, borders, and the body, revealing an impressive combination of social commentary and mystery as we confront an ugly world about the lives of immigrants in London.
Yes, ma'am. So when we summarize it all, it looks very, the film looks very realistic and focuses on the hard lives of those society ignores, the immigrants. Yes. So maybe we look at the setting of the story. Most of the film takes place, most of the time this film takes place in small dark places like hotel rooms, basements, taxis, and tiny apartments. Now, my brother, let us look at the title Dirty Pretty Thing signifies in the film.
Okay, the film Dirty Pretty Things focuses on the lived realities of undocumented and marginalized immigrants who work menial jobs for a living. Their precarious existence and status make their bodies vulnerable to exploit, and the film contrast with a utopian image of cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
South London, a city of opulence and wealth that has dirty realities that sustains it. The film Dirty Pretty Things also draws heavily on Gothic tropes of bodily intimacy in order to speak on the constitutions of national, physical, and ideological borders. In essence, this begs us to investigate the impacts of globalization on the bodies of men and women, whose invisible labor is the lifeline that sustains the global economy.
Okay. Yeah. So, in addition to what you have mentioned, like what you have mentioned, on my looking or on my knowledge, the way I look at the things, dirty can means people who clean the city. Then pretty can means the city. Yeah, can means the city itself. As Davis says in his article, that those who clean the city or those who may clean the city in globalization are not visible and are invisible. But what is visible is the city and those who are up there. Yes, who are in power. So I think the significance of the of the cycle can signify that.
Emily Davis' article titled The Intimacy of Globalization, Bodies and Borders on Strain 2006 is a literal interpretation of those notions.
Yes.
As it focuses on the commodification of immigrant bodies, its role within the intimacies of globalization and lived realities. In the film, we are introduced to Okwe, who is a Nigerian-born doctor, and Sinai, a handmaiden from Turkey, who works in visible and low-wage jobs, which service the city's wealth, professional and tourist.
Okay.
Interestingly, the labor is essential in the upkeep of the city, yet they remain disposable objects, further depicting how globalization relies on a class of easily exploited workers.
Okay. Additionally, my brother, this film central plot is asserted to the commodification of human life through an organ trafficking syndicate operating within a luxurious hotel. This is literal critique of globalization and capitalism, as this black market treats humans body parts of the desperate immigrants as commodities that can be sold for profit or documentations, further reducing immigrants' identities to things that can be bettered. Okay, there's a scene where Sinai, I'm not sure, but there's a scene where it says you will learn Okwe. The hotel business is about strangers, and strangers will always surprise you. They come in the night to do scary things, and in the morning it is our job to make it pretty again.
Oh, the scene, it is in the beginning of the film.
Yes, the beginning of the film. That scene is at the beginning of the film. This reveals this what she's saying. It reveals the dark side, secrets of the hotel. It reveals the dark side of the hotel. That the secrets that is happening at the hotel, as it transports human organs and houses sex. Oh yeah, sex.
Sex
that's why. That's why it's so. I cannot come out easily, my brother. You know, Marawota. Let's say it because But let's say it's because we are in this podcast, yeah, sex workers who role victim
Who into the web of misery.
Yes, my brother, yes.
In the film, characters such as Sinai,
Sure.
Okwe, and Okwe live in constant fear of immigration, raids, and cameras. These are border zones that must remain hidden from the state, because any sense of visibility carries the threat of being deported.
Yeah.
In quotation, those are the words Sinai says to Ok. She says, "I do not answer questions after 11 years here.
Okay.
I am a certified refugee.
Sure.
You are illegal. Okay, you do not have a position here. You have nothing. You are nothing. Stick to the people who can be helped. Who can be helped."
Yeah, sure.
Emily Davis' articles argues that the core interpretation is that globalization through late capitalism reduces the migrant to purely an exchangeable object. Also, the film's narrative and structure, where immigrants can swap their vital organs for a passport and legal status, is a stark repetition of this logic. Where the migrant's body is considered as nothing in the eyes of the law.
Yes. Yeah, there are scenes in the movie that we can add on what you have mentioned and what you have mentioned.
Sure.
Yeah, like the scene where the immigrant refused to be a victim of her boss. So she showed the resistance by refusing that.
Sure.
Yes. Also, there is another scene. There's another thing I can mention.
Which thing is that one where she refuses to be the victim of her boss?
Okay, there is the part where she had to suck. I don't know, but she had to do that.
Sure.
For the sake that this will be viewed by younger people. So she had to. Yes, she had to. Then she didn't.
For her own survival.
For her own survival, she didn't. Yes, that showed the resistance.
Sure.
Yes, my brother. Also, there is a part where, also I can mention that the ending of this movie, the end of this movie showed that immigrants or people who are not high, who are not in power, people who were used, in globalization, people who were used.
Ended doing what?
Ended finding their agents.
Okay.
Yes, ended finding their agents, my brother.
By also resisting according to victim of Emily Davis'
2006.
The film can be viewed as a powerful allegory for the politics of the British border and its connection to the global economy, where the bodies of the illegal immigrants are depicted as the ultimate constitutive outside, the marginalized element necessary for a nation system to function. The exploitation of these bodies for labor, sex, and organ is a essential source of life, which sustains and nourishes the national body proper.
Okay, my brother. So in continuation to what you have said, my brother, these notions are also prevalent in the film. Through the characterization of John, the manager, who constantly reminds of what it meant to be a chance to live in this beautiful city. He said that's beautiful city. You see that on scene during at the beginning. Thus, this film argues that the seamlessness of globalization is built upon the intense violence and literally dissection of the marginalized body, further making human and immigrant bodies the ultimate physical and political battlefield. Yes, in the borderland of the global economy. Sure. Lovely topic, my brother. I wish we had enough time. But people at home, we're still gonna be digging deeper about this topic on our social media platform. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. See you on another episode.